Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review I'm very excited to bring you, that of the Omnitrix Touch from Ben 10 Omniverse. This is sort of the main Omnitrix roleplay toy that we get, with all the electronic features in it, unlike the challenge, which is kind of just boring. But so quickly, I usually go over the packaging. I just want to show you it real quick, just to point out a few things. Let's set this aside. It's in the traditional kind of Omnitrix dome-like packaging. And then you just got like advertisements on the side, shows you what it does, pictures on the top, and then just want to point out on the back, it shows you how to use it, obviously, that it has advertisements for the collect and connect type things, so you can get extra sound, which is the third mode, and it has the feedback and Edel figures, and this is a weird mix between what the actual figure looks like and the prototype we saw at Toy Fair, but so you know, I will be picking up this line of figures and showing off the sounds when I get them, and I'm going to save this also on the side for a minute to show off one other thing once we get to it in like a second here. So let me pan the camera back down. Here we have the Omnitrix Touch. So as I've gone over in the challenge review, we have a new style of Omnitrix. This time it's square, and you got this whole new design here. It's a touch screen on the show. You touch it like this, and a little like holographic wheel shows up with little face designs, Autobot Decepticon style. And now here is a nitpick. Here I have a nitpick. I had this nitpick in the challenge review that this is silver gray. This is more like a gray in this one, bordering on silver here. But as you can see, in the show, it's supposed to be white colored. I've seen it in the show, it's supposed to be white, but it's gray. Now I thought the challenge, maybe they just didn't want to fix it, but yeah, they kept it. That really bothers me because that's the way it's supposed to be, and I like the contrast of that. And it bothers me, but otherwise it doesn't look too bad. The strap doesn't look too bad. The Omnitrix itself doesn't look too bad. It's a little clunky. It's kind of got a thickness, but I guess they all do. It's kind of got this nice curve to it so it can fit on your wrist. And as usual, it can indeed fit on my small, skinny wrists. Here, I actually have to use all three notches, but it can fit, so I'm like, hero time and stuff. But so, yeah, it still doesn't look bad. I think it looks a little bit better than the challenge because the color's better a little bit, but it's still not the way it should be. Another thing of note, well, I guess I'll note that in a second. Let's turn it on. It'll make this sound. So it has three different modes, as you can see here by 1, 2, and 3. One is the Omnitrix Alien mode for different transformations. 2 is just a bunch of Omnitrix mix and match sound modes, and 3 is, I believe, for the hidden sounds. Now, when you press this button, that will flip up and it'll pop out the dial here. Now on the box and stuff, it shows you pressing it. Let me turn it off for a second. And press this back down. It shows you doing it like that. But because I think it's easier, and on the show, at least from the clips that I've seen so far as of this recording, and like little previews and stuff, it always pops up like that. Because I've always seen him when he's using it, that this will slide over forwards instead of backwards. So that's the way I'm going to be doing it, just so you know. So let's turn it back on. So press this. There you go, you get the LED. That pops up. So now you'll see there's little sort of buttons here. And what you're going to do is there's 7 different aliens. And you'll press this button and it shows you to slide and then press this middle button, which is like an enter key. But you can really just press it and then touch it, which I'll show when I'm done doing it the normal way. So press this and then slide. Get Crash Hopper, Kick and Hawk, Wrath, Blocks, Feedback, Gravitack, and Shock Squatch. And so you saw I did it like they show you on the instructions, and all the things I've seen is you press it and slide like this. But you can just press this and then let go and press this one to get that, and you get the LED. So I think it's a pretty neat gimmick. Technically it's not entirely accurate because this is the touchpad and then this dial just pops up to smash this like he normally does, which I get why they kept that, and I'm happy in a way because this is the traditional Omnitrix symbol. But like, in all honesty, myself and probably most everyone watching this has used a touchscreen. It would just make more sense. You're selecting the alien, you select it, and then you enter, instead of having to have this pop up and then use it. It just seemed kind of silly. But anyway, I think it's nice that they included a way of using the touch gimmick, and I also think it's nice that most of the sounds are stored locally and you don't have to buy little figures to get the sounds from the main aliens that are in it, although you do have that secret mode. One thing that bothers me though is that it is only 7 aliens, and this is Ben 10, not Devon 7. And you got 6 new guys in Wrath, and in feedback, like, there's a chance, every chance that Ben could use them in this mode, but technically, from all I've seen and heard, feedback is a staple alien of 11-year-old Ben in the series. But I guess you want to get the new sounds. But at least it's nice we got pretty much mainly new guys, and then Wrath, who's been missing out on all the other ones, even if he does sound a little funny. He sounds kind of whiny, he doesn't really sound like Wrath. But so that's fine. So now, the last sound, I'll just pick an alien. And press it down. And it'll make those noises. And I'm just going to pop this down for fun. So then switch modes, I'll switch to 2. It'll make that noise. Press this out. It'll make that kind of waiting noise. And now all around here, these buttons are now, quiet, assigned to various random Omnitrix sounds from previous Omnitrixes. So and the idea here is that you can make your own sort of like music. So you get the idea. It's kind of fun actually. So you get the idea there. So that's kind of fun and actually kind of a neat mode. I kind of have fun with that. So the third mode, switch it over, and it'll literally just make these noises when you hit it. And then the old-fashioned timing out noise from the OG Omnitrix prototype. And then I believe this is the mode where you stick in these little things you get with like the feedback and Edel and later figures, and you'll get secret noises from the aliens. So that is cool. And then press it in, and it'll make that noise. And then just to show you, let's pop this back up. Second mode, when you push it down, it'll just make that noise. So that's cool. So overall, I do enjoy this. I think it's fun. I kind of dig the little music mode. It's just kind of fun to mess around with, and I like the sounds of the aliens. I just wish they could have done more. Like, part of me thought they could have done like a thing where the alien collection figures come with like a code and then you can enter it to get the aliens, but I wish they would at least have 10 aliens. I know like the Alien Force Omnitrix only had 9 voices, or the original one before they added Alien X, and like the OG Omnitrix only had sounds and no alien voices because that was before he shot them out. But it still would have been nice to at least get closer to 10 a little bit, or hopefully 10, because I know they can do it. I've seen toys with way more noises. But overall, it's still pretty fun. I'm a little bit disappointed in it because, like I said, with the voices only having 7, seemingly kind of random, and then also the color not being accurate. But overall, out of the ones that are out, this is definitely the most fun. So I know there's a lot of people that are collectors or kids that want an Omnitrix from the new show. This is the one to get. It's still a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's probably one of the better Omnitrixes we've done in a while. I think my favorite's still the Alien Force one. But the Ultimatrixes were just really not that good. I did not like the regular deluxe one we got last year with the discs. And the other one was kind of more of like a collector's piece. But so this is a little bit of improvement over the Ultimatrixes we got for the last series. But I'm still a little disappointed in it. It could have been a little better. At least get the colors accurate. But it's still kind of fun and I enjoy it. So hopefully you enjoyed that. A quick thing here at the end is I will definitely be bringing you more Omniverse reviews, the 4-inch figures, and as I said, like the deluxe 6-inch ones. But I just want to do a quick poll here. When I found this, I found the Ben 10 speed bike, with spelled like T-E-N-N. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it or not, or if anyone wanted to see the review. So if you would like to see the review, please comment in the bottom. Let's just say if I get at least 10, just for the sake of Ben 10, at least 10 comments, then I will pick it up and review it. And if there's anything else in particular outside of the normal 4-inch stuff or the Omnitrixes that you would like to see in the Omniverse line, you'd like to see me review it, post it in the comments, like maybe the plumber set or the proto tool. So yeah, so vote in the comments if you'd like to see me do the 10-speed cycle, or if there's anything else in particular from the Omniverse line you've seen you would like to see a review of from me. I would highly appreciate it. So as always, don't forget to subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. and check out writersrangesandrambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. It's Dawson Ryder, signing out.